In this video, I'm going to be drawing my OCs. I am doing OC-tober. I may not be doing it completely correct. I'm just drawing an OC every single day for the month of October, and I can make this picture as finished or as unfinished as I want. So if I just feel like doing a sketch that day, I'll just do a sketch. But if I feel like making a finished picture, I can make a finished picture. I've had this sketchbook for like a year now. Almost 2 years. I haven't drawn the first page for some reason, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to draw something for it. For the idea, I had this like spread in the middle of my sketchbook, and it's Lily and Logan. They're both my OCs, and they're twins. That's why they look alike. And I have them back to back in that page. I thought it would be cute if I drew Logan on the first page and Lily on the last page. So it's like they're meeting up in the middle and then like they're leading you through my sketchbook. So I'm going to be drawing a chibi Logan greeting you to my sketchbook. Should I talk about Logan a bit more? I'll talk about Logan a little bit. Okay. So Logan's pretty outgoing. He doesn't have a super hard time talking to people. He's pretty extroverted and loves talking to people. What else? He has his twin sister Lily, like I mentioned earlier, and they're basically like best friends, but like in a sibling kind of way. So like it's like they're best friends. No, I guess best friends can still be mean to each other. Anyways, so Logan knows how to play the guitar and other instruments. Logan really likes music. I don't really know what else to say about him, so I'll just talk about how the drawing was. I didn't film me sketching it because you can't even see the footage that well, so I just thought it'd be easier if I just sketched off camera. So after I sketched him, I went in with the line art. I used these fine liners, but I'm pretty sure they smudge when you use alcohol-based markers. So when I was coloring his skin, it smudged a bit. It's not super noticeable, but it's still smudged, which is kind of annoying, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's just a little bit. But I wasn't very happy when I saw it smudged, because also for my sketchbook like halfway spread, it also smudged for him. I don't remember what I used for I don't remember what smudged for him on the halfway page. I'm pretty sure just like somehow like black out on him. Anyways, that's an old drawing. I won't talk about that anymore. But like I was annoyed because every time I color him with markers, he always gets a smudge on his face. And I'm just like, why? Why do you always get a smudge on your face? It's always like on his forehead eye area too. So it's kind of just like a why? Why on the face? It could have been like his hand, his neck, his shirt, but no, his face. Just great. I apologize if you can hear the rain outside. It's raining. There's like thunder and lightning and all that jazz. So I apologize for that. But besides that, the coloring went pretty fine. I liked how I shaded his hair. I feel like it turned out well. I like how I shaded it. I tried to make sure to add on the highlights on the side. I'm not the best with markers, but I'm trying to improve with them because I'm not fantastic with them, which is kind of funny because this sketchbook is a marker sketchbook, but I hardly ever use markers in it. So it's like I have a marker sketchbook, but like never use markers. I use like water-based markers, but this is meant for like alcohol-based markers, I'm pretty sure. Or something like that. It's an Ohu sketchbook. So it's like meant for markers, which is kind of funny, I don't know. So for the colors, I tried to make it be more accurate to his actual colors instead of doing like pastel version. They seem pretty accurate. And I'm gonna have him wear orange because orange is his color. Like all my OCs and Lily's and Logan's story all have their own set colors. So Lily's green, Logan's orange, and Tim's color is now blue. It used to be pink, but I think I'm gonna change it to blue. And I'm changing Christina's color to red because hers was like teal before, but I'm really liking the red because it looks really pretty with her skin tone and stuff, I kind of changed her colors a bit. Then Tristan. Wait, is Tristan also blue? Wait, crap. I just realized two of my characters have the color blue. Crap. Wait, no. I changed Tristan to teal. That's what it was. Okay, so Tristan's now teal. And then... Thunder, that was rude. Eliza is purple. Okay, there. I remember. Okay. So I have him wearing orange because orange is his favorite color. And I decided for this like square that's behind him, I decided to color it like this light blue. I often use this color when I'm coloring with markers. I just really like the color. And I drew a really wonky box. Like, the lines are horrible and they're so wonky, but I didn't feel like trying to fix them. So I'm like, whatever, it works. It kind of just moved on. And I drew this picture pretty small on my sketchbook because I have tons of stickers on the inside and on the outside, and I want to continue to add stickers to it because I know for my next sketchbook I'm not going to put probably any stickers on it. And I find it kind of fun having this collage of all these stickers. I really like it. So I made him small like he was a sticker. So yeah, this is the drawing. I like how it looks. Of course, it's imperfect. I wish I would have pushed the shadows a bit more because you can't really see them on camera. And I feel that the contrast is a little weak. But overall, I like it. And let's go on to the next picture. Day 9. I wasn't really sure what to draw, so I just sketched my OC Tristan. It's not that interesting of a picture, but I feel like it kind of turned out cute. I kind of just wanted to draw him. So for the picture, I basically just found an outfit on Pinterest, which just ended up being a sweater vest with like a collared shirt underneath. Then I kind of have him just looking at us with like a smile on his face. Tristan does have a birthmark on his face. Just because when I was younger, he used to have like his hair over his face. And I was like, well, I need to give him a reason to like why he want to cover his face. And I gave him a birthmark because I thought maybe he was embarrassed by his birthmark. So that's why he has the birthmark, but now he doesn't have like the emo hair thing because I don't know. It's funny though, because the birthmark used to be super duper tiny, like on his cheek, just super duper tiny. But now it like consumes like half his face. I don't know, I find that just kind of funny. I think the reason I also thought of giving him a birthmark on his face is because I have an uncle and he has a big birthmark on his face. So like, I think that's why I thought of it. For the colors in this picture, I wanted this picture to be overall more pastel. I feel like it doesn't work the best. I realize that making pastel pictures traditionally is a little hard because I always mess up by making something a little too dark. But overall, the coloring went pretty smoothly. It's not anything that fancy. It was basically just kind of flat colors in a way with a little bit of shading. And for like the outline, I used colored pencils. I was using like my color erase pencils and then some Prismacolor pencils and I think maybe some Crayola ones. I don't really know what to talk about, so I'm just gonna talk about this for a moment. I do plan on doing a sketchbook tour for this sketchbook soon. I think I'm gonna start recording it after this video. I think I'm gonna do like a 2-part sketchbook tour because my sketchbook is really close to being done. And I hope that OC-tober will like finish my sketchbook. I'm gonna do a 2-part sketchbook tour. So it'll be like part 1 and part 2 because this sketchbook is kind of a beast. And if I want to be able to have time to like talk about it, I'm gonna need to split it into like 2 parts. I decided at the end to add a pop of yellow behind him because I thought that would be really pretty, and I'm so glad I added a pop of yellow because I feel like it looks so cute. And that's day 19. I like it. I feel like it's pretty boring, but it's cute. Okay, so over here I am drawing my OCs Logan and Christina. So I'll explain a bit who Christina is. Christina, imagine basically, like she's fairly cold, but she's not really mean. So she's like cold, she could probably say things that can be interpreted as mean, but she's not trying to be mean, she's just kind of cold. Okay, maybe she can be a little mean. It's not to a point though that's like, wow, you're a jerk. I don't know, I guess it's your opinion on what a jerk is. Anyways, so she's basically kind of cold, and I like to have her dress like in a businessy kind of way. Like for some reason I always give her like girl boss like vibes. For some reason, I don't know, that's how I view her. I'm like, yeah, she's like a girl boss. Even though she has her own problems and issues, she still gives off like a girl boss vibe when she's just kind of sitting there. And so Christina wears glasses. So for this idea for this picture, I had Tristan like try on her glasses. I did debate for a bit what to have his eyes do, because you shouldn't open your eyes when wearing someone else's glasses because that can damage your eyes. So I debated having his eyes be opened or closed, but then I realized since it's not like an animation at all, it won't seem that weird to have his eyes just be closed. Like, how do I look? Because he can't go look in a mirror or something. Because, like, when you wear someone else's glasses, it makes the vision very distorted. I know, because I used to wear my sister's glasses. Don't do what I do. At least when I was a child. So, like, don't wear other people's glasses. Don't take people's glasses either. Because that's annoying. Don't take people's glasses. But I assume he might have asked to try them on. Or he just took them. I don't really know. I haven't decided. So either way, he's wearing her glasses. And he's like, how do I look? But she can't see a thing. So she's just kind of squinting her eyes and lowering her eyebrows and being like, I can't even see. And he's just like, has this big smile on his face. Like, how do I look? Like, how do I look with glasses? And she's just kind of looking at him like, bro, I can't see. But I feel like it makes for a cute picture because, like, he's so happy, like, about trying them on. And she's just kind of looking at him like, I can't even see what you look like right now. Coloring went fine. For this picture, I was trying to do more, like, pastel colors. I feel like I slightly failed in a way. Colors just look off. This is making me learn that I should try to avoid doing pastel coloring of my characters, because I always mess up and get the values wrong somewhere because I don't have, like, quite the right color. The coloring for the hair went fine. Everything basically went fine. Again, I feel like it's lacking contrast. I find that's the problem when I use markers, that I get wimpy to add colors in places. So, like, it lacks contrast in a way. Like, some spots are fine, but some are kind of lacking contrast. And I decided to put, like, this light blue behind them and kind of, like, swirl my marker and add, like, little dots. So this feels much more like one picture. I like how this picture turned out. It's not perfect, but I like it in the way that I find it cute that they're interacting, because, I don't know, when you see, like, them interacting, like, I like it. I don't know. But, like, I know it's not the best drawing, so it's, like, okay drawing-wise, but, like, the idea I like. Okay, for this spread, I'm just gonna sketch with some pen. As you can see, there is some marker bleeding through from me sketching that picture of Logan and Christina. So I am drawing my OC Erickson. He's basically a prince that doesn't care who you are. He would talk to you, and he's just, like, nice in a way that it's, like, concerning. Like, I don't know if that's, like, really makes sense. Like, they would be having a serious conversation, and he would go ask, like, the most random person for their opinion. I don't know. I don't know if that seems concerning. It's, like, concerning to his dad in the way. I don't know. So, Erickson's story is more plot out, has more of a plot in my head. Erickson and Abigail's story, their story is pretty plot out in my head. So, like, if I were to make a comic book, I would probably make their comic book first. But at the same time, though, I question if I would do, like, Lily's and, like, Logan's and, like, Tim's, Tristan's, Christina's, Eliza's story, because it would be a little simpler, because he's a prince. He lives in a castle. That's a lot of detailed backgrounds. So I question if I want to do, like, a simpler story first. But anyways, for these sketches, it was basically me trying to figure out what his design looks like now, with how I draw now. And I don't really know what his final outfit is right now. I imagine he will have, like, quite a few outfits that he, like, switches between, or, like, just have tons of outfits, because it's, like, he's a prince, so different occasions, different outfits, and all that jazz. So for the sketch here where he's just kind of standing here, I didn't like his face, but because I was using sticky notes, I just plopped a new sticky note on him and just drew a new face. I like this face a lot better, so I glued that down so I don't have to see the old face ever again. And then after I sketched that out, I decided to sketch like a 3/4 view head over to the right, and I just sketched that out. It's basically exactly the same, and I'm just kind of sketching him in just 3/4 view, and in the corner I also sketched like a sleepy him. See, I think I'm gonna get rid of the little top bit on his head because I like it, but I feel like it makes his hair seem more messy and more casual compared to he's a prince, and I feel that that should go away if I want to make him seem more put together. Because I'm trying to figure out his character a bit more right now. I know that he's really nice, but I also feel like there needs to be a certain amount of coldness that he needs to have. Like maybe in like situation, I don't know at what point though he's gonna get more cold. Because I feel it's gonna be mostly around his father, because his father's like the king. And like during important things, he tries to straighten up and be neat and be like, I'm a prince, I need to act like it. So he's aware of this responsibility that he has, but he is also so kind-hearted because that's how his mother taught him to be. And like, I don't know, I can't explain how he is too much because like backstory and then like I'm not gonna explain it all because then like if I do make it or if I change it, then you're gonna be like, wait a minute, what about this detail? I'm like, oh, I threw that away. You shall never see that again. So yeah, this is the page. I like how it kind of turned out. I like the sketchiness feel to it. And now over to the right, I am going to be sketching Abigail, and Abigail is like the maid, and basically the entire like gist of it. So he's like very, very nice. So he doesn't care just like while like casually talking to anyone. He doesn't care who you are. Even if you're the maid, he's gonna just talk to you. So Abigail's like a high school student and her mom is like sick. So she has to like take her place. And basically it's gonna be like a very wholesome story. And I imagine at some point the town is gonna start talking and making it seem like it's some vulgar Ron situation when it's actually the most like wholesome thing. I don't know. Not quite sure yet. I'm gonna figure that out. That's just my idea. So Abigail is basically a very sweet, shy girl. And I don't know if her father's alive or dead. That's undecided yet. So she basically like, her mother is like the maid. And like, she's like the maid's daughter. So she starts to work there and they get to like know each other and stuff. And so I'm just sketching her out. I imagine that she has like her hair tied, like she does tie it more tightly, but if she's sometimes her ponytail tie just like kind of falls down, so often it just kind of sits at like the bottom of her hair. So yeah, Abigail I'm sketching here. I just drew her standing here. I decided to give her like these little ruffle things. Her outfit also isn't fully decided yet, but like I'm really liking this outfit here and she might keep this for a while. And over to the right, I did the same thing as for Erickson, which I drew like a 3/4 view and like them smiling. But this one I have her like, just made her just smile sweetly, and I really like this sketch of her smiling here because I feel like it looks like a very sweet smile. And in the bottom right corner, I drew her blushing just because she blushes, I don't know. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope it wasn't too boring. I tried my best because I've never made a video where there's so much of me just sketching in my sketchbook and just sketching like this. Let me know if you want to see more videos of me just drawing my sketchbook and just sketching whatever. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless. Bye.